Practice the exercises slowly at first, and to see the music notation and find more detailed text explanations, you'll find this lesson on drummagazine.com.
I've been receiving cards and emails from drummers from around the world telling me that they're pretty happy with their chops when they play a practice pad or a snare drum. But the problem is translating that speed and that tension-free technique to the entire drum set. That's when they seem to have problems. They start getting tense, they start really slowing down, and that's really a common problem. So this new series was designed to help you increase your speed around the drum set. When you're setting up your drum set, set them up with speed in mind. That is, don't have one drum up here, one drum down here. Have drums close together. Have them as level as possible here. You can tilt them, but tilt them together so you can move between the two drums. Similar to what you see here, everything's close. Minimum of movement. With a minimum of movement, I can reach any drum here easily. Here's an inefficient way to take this exercise and move it around the drum set. An efficient way to practice that same exercise makes much smaller movements as I move around the drum set. Watch. Okay, the difference between those two is that when I'm moving from here and here, and I'm going in the center of the drum or even further out, that's unnecessary. If you catch the head right here, it's fine, and look at the smaller amount of motion involved. Same thing when you're going here to here. When you're moving large motions, you're moving your whole arm, it takes too much time. The second way, I'm just doing here and here, more or less kind of just rotating from the wrist this way, much faster than moving the entire arm. Try it. Here's the same exercise played up to speed using the more efficient motion. Now this exercise around the drum set is a little more challenging because it introduces a new technique, what's known as a crossover. Crossover means as you're playing, you're crossing one hand over the other. So this is the inefficient way to perform this technique. Okay, now whether you're playing traditional grip like I am here or matched grip, it doesn't matter. What I'm doing wrong here is I'm making large movements that are much too large, too big. They take too much time. They use your whole entire arm here. You try to move as little as possible when you're moving around the drum set. You'll notice there I'm moving much closer to each drum to minimize my motion. And when I'm crossing from here to here, instead of using my entire arm, I'm just using more or less a rotation of the wrist here, minimizing the movement of the actual arm. Generates much more speed when you're going for speed later on.